All right, let's... Please, at this time, please welcome the head of matchmaker, Shano!
Who is that, Langell?
Rockstar, that man doesn't even work here. He's showing that he's got a ticket. He's got a ticket, Rockstar.
IHW wrestling fans, it is I, your American ambassador, James Liberty, your reigning, defending IHW television champion. Now I know I'm set to defend my belt against Chip Chambers in an upcoming IHW show, but unfortunately, the President of the United States, Mr. Trump, has asked me to fulfill some arrangements within the greatest country in the world. So at this time, I am unable to attend any IHW events until further notice. Now management, you have been notified by Mr. Trump and by myself, and when the time is right, and when I have fulfilled my duties to the greatest country in the world, I will return, bringing the IHW Television Championship with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we got a special guest in the house, JP Sims. He decided to check out IHW for the first time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we have just seen, James Liberty can't be here tonight to defend his TV title. In fact, he hasn't given us a date as to when he'll be back. I received an email from him, not so much from Mr. Trump as he claims, but he sent me an email. The fact of the matter is, as your head of matchmaking, I have decided that we are going to strip
What?
the IHW TV title.
What kind of garbage is this? I never thought anyone could be worse. I never thought anyone could be worse than Kevin Tyler at head of matchmaking, but Shano has just taken the cake.
We promised a fatal four-way match. That's still gonna happen. Also, as I mull it over, I've decided that we're going to crown a new television champion right here in Moncton, baby.
Shano with a blockbuster announcement.
And since a champion can't come out of the IHW Fatal 4-Way match, the winner of that match will go on to face the winner, whoever it may be, in Julian Young's match. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road. Dave Boyce, you handsome devil, get in this ring. And let's get Jack back up, baby. Make some noise! All night long, baby!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Moncton, New Brunswick, weighing 202 pounds, Julian Young.
Julian Young on his way to the ring right now. The fans showing their admiration. Julian Young has them on their feet here in Moncton, Rockstar.
Let me tell you something, I'm amazed that some of these people can even stand up, Daddy. Oh,
Julian Young.
Jeez.
Julian Young had an altercation at ringside. Never mind, he's ignoring it now. He's in the ring. The phenom of fitness himself, Julian Young, in the ring to kick off Unstoppable. Julian Young looks ready, Rockstar.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Langell. Julian Young always looks ready to placate to these plebeians in this audience. And I'll tell you right now that these people, I wouldn't be saying anything nice about them. I've seen this audience, and let me tell you something, there are more people here than teeth right now. So maybe, just maybe, he should focus on the man that is about to come through that curtain. He is the leader of those two men right there, the leader of the faction known as Exile. And he is the X-rated megastar, Steve Arsenal, Daddy.
Steve Arsenal on his way to the ring.
And his opponent.
He is here and he looks good. I swear, I am going to take that sign from that kid and I am going to tear it up.
Steve Arsenal's surrounded by Exile. He never goes anywhere without Kirk Obey and Shane Stevens.
Oh, I can't blame him. You get a good entourage, Langell, and you just keep them. When you get a good entourage, you keep them around because they make you look good. That's why you're here. You make me look good because you're so ignorant.
Come on, Rockstar. Referee Brian McKay in the ring, kicking off Unstoppable. X-rated Steve Arsenal taking on Julian Young.
Innovative Hybrid Wrestling senior referee. He worries too much about his hair and not enough about what's going on the ring, Langell.
Come on, Rockstar.
You know what? Come on, Langell.
Steve Arsenal with the Exile t-shirt throws it to referee Brian McKay. Rockstar, we've seen this matchup numerous times. Neither man seems to really gain an advantage over the other. It's gone back and forth.
It has gone back and forth, Langell, and it will continue to go back and forth until Steve Arsenal finally puts an end to Julian Young and his career.
Julian Young, the crowd, never mind. The crowd definitely showing their distaste for the X-rated megastar. This match is underway. Collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. Steve Arsenal and Julian Young. This is going to be a Mac Classic, I can tell, less than 30 seconds into this match, Rockstar.
Well, let me tell you something. You should have been able to tell it 30 seconds before the match, Langell, because Steve Arsenal does nothing but classics.
Julian Young gaining an early advantage going after that wrist, has a wrist lock locked in. Steve Arsenal trying to break out of this hole. Julian Young reverses and goes behind now.
Let me tell you something. I don't trust Julian Young as far as I can throw him, and that's pretty far, Langell.
Snap there, and over goes Steve Arsenal. Julian Young still in position, has that headlock locked in, not letting go. Julian Young, Steve Arsenal trying to break that hold, doing anything that he can. Julian Young has it locked in, Rockstar. No, Arsenal looks like he's gaining an advantage. Snaps him over a second time, right back to that headlock. Count of one. Ryan McKay keeping an eye on those shoulders when they're both down. He's issuing a count. Rolls him over.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Julian Young is going to do the same thing he always does, and that's underestimate Steve Arsenal. When you underestimate Steve Arsenal, you end up on your back for a 3 count, and that's just the way life is.
This matchup, Julian Young has been firmly in control. Now Steve Arsenal giving shots to the breadbasket, trying to break out of this hold. Snaps him over, and again going for that headlock. It's going to be a strategy to cut off the blood flow.
Well, I'll tell you, it's one of the moves, Daddy, that is one of the most underrated moves in professional wrestling. Not just the headlock, but the headlock takeover itself. Because you are putting that impact on your opponent. You're putting an impact on his neck. And it's dirty pool by Julian Young.
Julian Young now with the vest.
Oh, come on.
Taunting Steve Arsenal.
This tain't the way to do it, Langell. This tain't the way to do it.
And drops an elbow right in the middle of the ring to that vest and then throws it at the X-rated megastar.
See, now some poor person's going to steal it and sell it to the used clothing store. And they're going to say, this hat was on Steve Arsenal and it has his sweat on it. And they'll be like, what? This is worth $1 million.
Come on now, Rockstar. Julian Young rallying the crowd behind him. Referee Brian McKay issuing a count. Up to the count of 4.
Our bell ringer is even cheering for him. I gotta talk to that kid.
Steve Arsenal up on the apron. Reluctant to get back in that ring though. Brian McKay trying to get him in. Steve Arsenal now calling for a timeout. Julian cutting off the ring. Oh, kick to the midsection. Standing side headlock by Steve Arsenal.
That's a reminder for you, Langell. If all else fails, kick to the nerds.
Fires him across the ring. Huge shoulder block, and down goes Julian Young. Steve Arsenal is rather proud of himself with that move, Rockstar.
As he should be.
Goes for a hip toss, reverses and blocks it. Fireman's carry. Steve Arsenal trying to make his way out of it. Grabs the ropes. I hate to admit it, Rockstar, that's a smart move. Broke the hold. Ducks the clothesline. Julian Young down him. He's taking him for a whirl. Here we go. Julian Young spinning Steve Arsenal around like a top.
Julian Young watches too much TV, Langell.
And down he goes. Julian Young looking a little dizzy himself after that move, Rockstar. That's the danger in a move like that. You can end up affecting yourself as much as your opponent. Over the top rope. Julian Young says no, skin the cat. Up back to, he caught Steve Arsenal. Steve Arsenal pulls him back into the ring. Oh, huge kick to the chest. Down goes Julian Young. That sounded like a gunshot going off.
That was one of the best things I can only assume we'll see all night, Langell. Oh, only on IHW Unstoppable will you see Julian Young get kicked in the face.
Hooks the leg, gets a count of 2. This match continues.
Such a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful evening.
Snapmare snaps him over. Huge kick to the small of the back. It looked like the knee may have connected with the shoulder blades. Kick to the face.
I'm telling you right now, he should go for the Gulman.
Go for the Gulman?
Yeah.
And what is that, Rockstar?
Don't worry about it. You wouldn't understand. On account of you being simple.
Count of 2. Kicks out this match. Not over yet. But that kick to the head was devastating. Drives him face first into the turnbuckle. Devastating chop by Steve Arsenal.
You know, I want to point out that Julian Young is looking he's in pretty good shape right now, but nothing compared to the X-rated megastar. The X-rated megastar, of course, being Steve Arsenal, Angel.
Julian Young trying to get out of the corner, got lit up like a Christmas tree with those chops. Out of the way, Julian with a chop of his own. Oh, and another one by Julian Young. Payback, Rockstar. This is payback.
Sturdy pool, Angel.
Julian bringing the crowd down. Devastating chop in the corner.
Yeah, well, of course, it's in the corner. It's where he's not supposed to do it, and all Julian Young does is break the rules, Angel.
Julian charges in, up over the top rope. Shoulder block to the midsection. Julian Young. Another shot to the midsection. Oh, huge chop. Brings down Julian Young, crashing into the canvas. Julian went to the well one too many times there. Reverse chin lock locked in now by Steve Arsenal. Referee Brian McKay right there to call the action.
I'll tell you right now, Daddy, I just stood up and had a look around, and I'll tell you, I haven't seen an audience this ugly in years. It is ridiculous.
On, Rockstar. Show some respect.
I am showing respect for my eyesight.
Elbows to the midsection. Huge knee by Steve Arsenal. Snaps over Julian Young and immediately back to that chin lock.
Some of the uglies just over in the French side here, the Francophone commentary.
Will you stop? Brian McKay keeping a close eye on everything that's going on here. Julian Young still in this match, but it looks like he's fading fast.
I'll tell you right now.
Drops the arm, that's 1. Drops it, that's 2. 1 more and this match is over, Rockstar. No, Julian Young.
3.
Julian Young
that was 3.
Still continues.
I'm not going to lie to you, I can't see.
I can see, Rockstar. I'm calling the action.
Of course you are, Langell.
Jawcracker. Steve Arsenal charges in, ducks the clothesline. Huge chop.
Gotta be careful doing that to Julian Young. You'll knock out his false teeth.
Devastating chop. Julian Young is lit up here. Numerous chops in the corner. Julian charges across the ring. Huge splash in the corner, going for another one. Is there anyone faster in that ring than Julian Young?
Probably.
Exploder suplex. Steve Arsenal is in trouble, Rockstar. Julian Young saying this is it. Go for the 5-point buster. If he hits it, this is over.
Springboard elbow,
Steve
no.
Arsenal gets out of it. Huge elbow. Julian Young runs right into it.
This is for most of the marbles, Langell. We're looking at the TV title here.
Devastating chop and another. That's right, Rockstar. The winner of this match advances and will challenge for the TV title. Huge elbow by Julian Young from the middle rope. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no. 2 7/8, Rockstar. This match was almost over.
2 7/8. When did you learn fractions?
Mrs. Sears taught me in grade 4. Julian Young.
In grade 4.
Yeah, the third time.
So like
through.
last week.
Yes.
All right.
Come on, Rockstar. Julian Young cinching in, getting ready for that super kick, queuing up the band. Catches the super kick, runs him into the corner, rolls him up, feet on the ropes. Count of 2. He's going for that sharpshooter. If he hits this,
He's wearing the right colors, Langell.
I've seen this before, Rockstar. Devastating sharpshooter in the middle of that ring.
That thing is picture perfect. Get out your flash photography now, people, because that is the picture that sells. That is the face that will launch 1,000 ships into a wrestling show.
Julian Young makes the ropes. Brian McKay calling for a break. He has to the count of 5.
Brian McKay has no right calling for a break.
But Julian Young's hand was on the rope, Rockstar. He made
So?
the ropes. Julian Young getting back to his feet. Steve Arsenal arguing with the referee. Super kick!
Oh, come on.
Down goes the X-rated megastar.
And you know what? The referee should be sanctioned for that garbage.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Foot on the rope. Foot on the rope. This match continues. Julian Young has to be frustrated, Rockstar. What is going on? Where's Julian Young going? He's got this matchup. He's going out after Steve Arsenal. Throws him back into the ring. He knows he has to win this in the middle of the ring, Rockstar. Julian up on the apron.
Langell, we are here. It's IHW Unstoppable standing.
Oh my God, Rockstar! Rockstar!
That is the greatest thing I've ever seen happen.
That was JP Sims, Rockstar. He doesn't even work here. Rolls him up. No, not like this.
I don't care.
Steve Arsenal advances.
He got him raised the nerds. Raise the
Shano.
nerds, Langell.
Kevin Tyler and Shano addressing JP Sims, telling him to get out of the building. He's claiming he bought a ticket, but he put his hands on a megastar. You can't do that.
He put his hands right on his nerds.
Unbelievable. Steve Arsenal now will challenge for the TV title.
None of these people know how to spell.
Meanwhile, look at this now. JP Sims arguing with Kevin Tyler, the boss, and the head of matchmaking, Shano. He's got his entourage with him. He's claiming he bought a ticket. He's allowed to be here. Rockstar, he can't put his hands on a superstar. You can't put your hands on an IHW megastar.
Yeah, but it's Julian Young, so I think that bounces it all off.
Julian
Langell.
Young just making it to his feet. He's hot, Rockstar. He wants a JP Sims. Again, I'll repeat it. JP Sims doesn't even work here, Rockstar. Why is he here?
He wanted to watch a quality wrestling show, and he was disappointed by Julian Young.
Oh, Julian Young's asking for the mic.
Whoa! Hey, JP Sims. Hey, JP, I'm talking to you. So this was your plan to finally get into the greatest wrestling promotion in the Maritimes? Oh, wait, no. Shano, Kevin, let him in. I know you're kicking him out. I know why, but tell you what. Let him say what he has to say. Come on, get in the ring and talk to me like a man, JP. If you got what it takes to face me like a man, let's go.
Julian Young challenging JP Sims to come back to the ring. JP Sims making his way back. Julian Young wants it in the ring. JP Sims out on the floor. JP on the floor. Julian with the crowd behind him. JP's leaving. JP's walking out. Now he's coming back again. JP with a little shot of liquid courage on his way back to ringside. Julian Young, JP up on the apron with 1 foot. No, down he goes. We aren't seeing that. We aren't seeing that. JP Sims taunting Julian Young and then just walking out.
All right, well, JP, without knowing it, you just showed all these people exactly who you are. And that is a coward from Halifax who doesn't have the balls to get into an IHW ring. That's what you just showed everybody.
Heavy words from Julian Young. JP Sims walking away from ringside. And the crowd chanting coward. 500 fans in unison screaming coward. Here he comes. JP Sims up on the apron, through the ropes, and down. Out he goes again. Playing a game of cat and mouse with Julian Young.
I'll tell you right now, Daddy, these people obviously want beef or something because they're agreeing that cow is a word because the word is coward, and that is certainly not something that JP Sims is, was, ever will be.
Have you seen the reaction, Rockstar, from this crowd against JP Sims?
If that's how it is, do everybody a favor, get the hell out of here so we can get on with the real wrestling show that you're not part of.
Coming at you every Thursday, it's the podcast that constantly asks WTF. My name's Brian
I'm
Lanza.
the Rockstar Chris Cole, Daddy!
And we are the hosts of What's the Finish, a maritime-produced podcast that covers music, sports, video games, and all things pop culture while counting down to the big finish, the biggest story of the week. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and iTunes. It's What's the Finish, available every Thursday.
Let me tell you something, Angel Daddy-O.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a fatal four-way match. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, weighing 182 pounds, Jim Chambers. And his opponent, representing Exile.
It's one of my favorite things ever.
Kurt
It's
Cobain.
more Exile,
Dragon
Daddy.
X.
We're going to take on,
Stevens.
I don't even know what to call him anymore. Where's the orange?
Chip Chambers, Rockstar.
I see what he is. He's the human SpongeBob.
Come on, Rockstar.
Look at his SpongeBob drawers.
Do you have to mock everybody?
Yes, obviously.
Kurt Cobain.
If I mocked you constantly, they would just get boring. Dangleberry.
Shane Stevens with the Kendo Shima. And now we have Exile, both Kurt Cobain and Shane Stevens at ringside. Shane Stevens up on the apron. Again with that Kendo Shima. Look at that vertical leap of Kurt Cobain. You may not like his tactics, but that is impressive. Exile standing on the turnbuckles, demanding respect. Demanding respect from this IHW crowd.
And
Here comes the big man.
Remy Poutine, everybody, that's right. A man so greasy, they named a French fry dish after him.
Remy Poutine, the Acadian beast, making his way to the ring. I'm not even going to acknowledge it anymore, Rockstar.
All right, you keep not acknowledging it, Smelly.
Remy Poutine being shown love and admiration by this crowd. He's a huge IHW favorite. The crowd chanting "We."
No, 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 no.
Remy Poutine in the ring.
A whole lot of SpongeBob out there right now.
Come on, Rockstar.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
It's Chip Chambers!
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
It's Chip Chambers!
Shane Stevens telling the crowd to leave the Kendo
Belly
Shima
and stupid
alone.
and yellow is he?
It's Chip Chambers!
Would you stop it? Both four men immediately starting this match off. Kick to the mid, or sorry, knee to the midsection by Chip Chambers.
My goodness,
Huge clothesline.
I think Remy Poutine has a solar panel.
What are you talking about?
He's got this big spot with no hair on top of his head.
Rockstar, come on now. Remy Poutine.
It's renewable energy, Langell. We're just trying to be ecologically responsible.
Chip Chambers ready for some wrestling. Remy Poutine now. Whoa. Shane Stevens arguing with the crowd. Meanwhile, Chip Chambers and Remy Poutine. Exile working over Remy Poutine in the corner. We're trying to get the lights back on ASAP. Remy Poutine firing off on both members of Exile.
Let's see if I can get a chant started. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Shots into the midsection. Remy Poutine from behind. Shane Stevens rakes the eye of Remy Poutine. Huge chop by Shane Stevens. Devastating right hand by Kurt Cobain. Down goes Chip Chambers back to the floor with authority. Double elbows by Exile. Down goes the big man. This is the only way that they can gain an advantage over Remy Poutine. Look at this. Shane Stevens posing. Kurt Cobain go over a cover.
Turn the lights on! Turn the lights on! Turn the lights on!
Remy Poutine being worked over in the corner by both members of Exile. Huge clothesline and another. Remy Poutine has nowhere to go. Being worked over by Exile. Some would say that they're tag team specialists in this matchup.
They
It's
turn
every
the
man
lights
for
on
himself.
off, Langell, and you're just not bright enough.
Crashing into the great Chip Chambers up on the top rope. Exile doesn't see him. Double drop kick. Takes out both members of Exile. The lights are back on. Elbow to the back of the head. Trying to break the hold. Oh, devastating clothesline.
All right, it's not important. It's not like this is on television or anything.
Chip Chambers kicked out at the count of 2, and I don't know how, Rockstar.
Well, you see, the referee didn't get the 3 yet.
I understand that. He
I don't
got
think
dumped
you do.
on his head, Rockstar. That's what I was referring
Well,
to.
there's nothing in there. It's not that
There we
complicated.
go.
He's stupid.
The lights have returned.
And just in the nick of time, there's Kirk Obey standing tall and looking beautiful in the middle of that ring.
He's choking out Chip Chambers.
What? That's not happening. I can't see it.
Rockstar, look at it. Look at that. That was tied around the neck of of Chip Chambers. And then throws it into the crowd. Meanwhile, Remy Petit and Shane Stevens out on the floor.
What is that, underwear?
Bounces his head off
That
that
guy's super
apron.
proud to catch somebody's underwear.
Come on, Rockstar.
Come on, where?
Chip
Come on,
Cham-
Rockstar. You're the
No,
best.
no,
Yes, you
no.
are.
Huge back elbow. Down goes Remy Petit.
Oh, look at him. Remy Poutine way down there in the gravy. Giggle with me, Langell. It
I'm
feels
not-
good.
Come on, Rockstar. We're trying to call a match here. Chip
Well, you're
Chambers
trying. I'm
in
just
trouble. In the middle of the ring, Kirk Obey in complete control. Oh, Remy Petit is the Kendo Shima. Shane Stevens being backed up with that Kendo Shima. Swing and a miss by Remy Petit. Shane Stevens now taking advantage. Meanwhile, Kirk Obey still
You know what Remy
standing
Poutine
tall.
never misses? A
No.
buffet.
Come on, Rockstar. Shane Stevens collides with that ring post. Huge suplex by Kirk Obey. Chip Chambers in trouble, hooks the leg. And Remy Petit at the last second breaks that up.
I'll tell you right now, you know, Remy Poutine lives right here in Moncton next to the Ben's factory. Ben's bread. It's true.
Oh, okay.
He just loves the smell. Also, he absorbs the bread.
Devastating clothesline. I'm just going to ignore it at this point, Rockstar. My job is to call the matches.
Good luck.
Remy Petit out to the floor after that huge clothesline by Kirk Obey. Chip Chambers is still down. Here comes Shane Stevens, the double teaming experts of Exile. Huge backbreaker.
The alliteration on purpose.
I know this setup. Oh, devastating elbow from the middle rope.
Okay.
Yes, Rockstar.
All right. Now punch him right in the kidneys, then in the neck hole.
Remy Petit looks worse for wear out there on the floor, but Kirk Obey is making it worse. Rolls him back in under the bottom rope.
Turn the lights on.
Look at this. Look at the brute strength.
Never, Langell. I'm sick of you underestimating Exile.
That was impressive. I have to give them their due. That was amazing.
Now you owe them $5.
Okay. Remy Petit down in the corner. Chip Chambers trying to fight Exile by himself. This is a losing effort, Rockstar. Neck breaker. Kirk Obey going for the cover.
Kind of like you and just the run of the day.
What?
Just a losing effort.
Come on. Chip Chambers facing the wrath of Exile. Remy Petit still down in the corner. Remy's actually rolled out to the floor, Rockstar. Chip Chambers up over the top.
Whoa.
Huge knees to the chest of Kirk Obey.
That can't be legal. I'm pretty sure he grabbed his hair.
Shane Stevens has him from behind. Oh, headbutt. Devastating headbutt. Oh no, and Chip Chambers just nailed Remy Petit. That couldn't have been the plan. Kirk Obey.
Alouette, gentil Alouette. Alouette, kick him in the face.
Huge suplex. Belly overhead suplex.
I feel like you don't know what words are.
Hooks the leg. Chip Chambers kicks out at the very last second. We were 1 second away from having Kirk Obey.
They are keeping our official timekeeper. They are keeping him at bay. He should be ready to ring that bell at any time, and he is working his hardest. Words are difficult.
Rockstar, what's something to keep in mind here? If any member of Exile wins this match, it's Exile versus Exile. Oh! Never mind. Down goes Kirk Obey.
Oh no!
Springboard stunner. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Chip Chambers is covered.
I can't get over it. SpongeBob Useless Pants just won this match and a chance to be our new TV champion, Lanzo.
Chip Chambers overcame the odds. Defeated both members of Exile and
too lazy to wipe his own sweat away.
To now challenge for the TV championship. The crowd behind Chip Chambers. Remy Petit trying to get to his feet. It was an accident. Clearly he didn't mean to kick him in the face. He was going after Kirk Obey.
Now kick him in the doodle. Right in the doodle.
Remy Petit says they're cool. A show of sportsmanship.
Of course he does. He probably supports Trudeau too.
Exile making their way to the back. Shane Stevens appears to still be out from that springboard stunner. This means Chip Chambers will go one-on-one with X-Rated Steve Arsenal for the TV title, Rockstar.
That's right, one-on-one with X-Rated Steve Arsenal. He has his work cut out for him. By which I mean, he gonna lose.
Chip Chambers rolls out to the floor, celebrating with the fans.
Of course he is.